Hey guys, Chad Trades here. So is this the top right here? To me, the markets look a little bit dangerous for the bulls. All right, so guys, I want to go over the market, give you guys an update on levels and all that good stuff. I did not take any trades today. I will go over why I didn't take any trades today in just a second. First, let's go and recap the market. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a daily time frame. We're going to start zooming in. Okay, so first thing I want you guys to notice here. And this is one of the reasons I did not want to take longs today. Okay, there's two reasons I did not want to take longs today. So first reason is we want to look at the volume on the daily time frame. As you can see, we have been pushing up. These are daily candles, right? The past few days, this whole week. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday today, right? Notice how we're going up on lowering volume. Okay, this is a bad sign for bulls. Now, this doesn't always tell us for sure, obviously, right? Because volume could come in or, we could have bigger news coming up. But the other reason is now if I zoom into a 1 hour chart, not only do we have decreasing volume while we're going up, but we're also going up on low volume inside of a supply zone. Okay, so as you can see, there's a supply zone. Let me just hide the volume now. Supply zone right here that got created last Thursday. Okay, so we're going up with low volume into a supply zone, and we open up right at the supply zone today. This was a red flag for long. So I mentioned to everyone this morning that I do not want to take buy signals. I'm a lot more hesitant to take them. Right, so this is why the market looks dangerous to me. This is why I could see us pulling back a good amount. Who knows? We could rip up, overnight or whatever. As far as news tomorrow and the rest of this week, we can go and take a look at this. We do have initial claims. What else do we have? We have payrolls on Friday, so this will all be pretty important. Unemployment. So Friday is going to be pretty big. So we'll kind of see. I think tomorrow we could chop around again, unless we just randomly get a move up overnight. But as far as pullback areas, I'll definitely be watching some of these levels. I'm on NQ, by the way. These are all be very similar levels on ES if you pay attention to that more. But we can ignore these lines right here just to clean up the chart a little bit. But first off, we have this old resistance where we could pull back here. This could be a bounce area. And then this doesn't really mean anything too much anymore. We do have a demand zone down here, this 21,400. So we got 21,600, 21,400. These could be the pullback areas that I'm expecting if we start seeing a rotation down. Okay. So either we're going to see that rotation down and bounce at one of these levels, or we could wait until we get above last week's highs, right? And wait for price to confirm and retest it. If we do get above last week's highs, maybe we get above it from Friday news, for example, I think that will be pretty bullish because we're going to get back into this big zone near all-time highs, right? So if we get above this level right here, last week's highs, we have basically, room to run back up to all-time highs almost, right? This next supply zone. So it's definitely going to be key to watch. But again, we are going up on lower volume and we are in that supply zone. So to me, the market does look dangerous for buying, right, for bulls. So now I want to go over why I didn't take a trade today. So if we go over to my chart setup that I trade on, as you can see, we only got buy signals today, and I did not take any trades because I didn't want to go long. Okay, so our first signal was basically, if you guys don't know, I trade the opening range using my OTS indicator. So we have the low of the range right here and the high right here. It's the first 15 minutes of price action. As you can see, we got our first buy here. This is based on yesterday's highs. So yesterday's highs, we broke and retested it. Again, you're going long right in the supply zone, so I ignored that. Broke down, never saw any confirmation for sell signals. And then we had a few more yesterday's edge signals as well. As you can see, again, both of them, you're trading into the supply zone that's never been proven to be broken. Okay, this could have been a valid signal. This is trading the range, so from the top or the bottom back to the top. I don't like to take the range play past like 11 a.m. Eastern time, so this is already way past it. So again, no trades for me today, and that was basically it. So anyways, guys, we'll see what the market looks like tomorrow, but yeah, this one to be watching for. We either break and hold above this level, start retesting these highs, and then we can go for longs, or we wait until we sell off and, you know, we start hitting one of these support areas, whether it's 21,600, right? This previous resistance level right here, also demand zone, or we break that and bounce down to this previous demand zone back in the 400s areas. Okay, so we'll see what the market does. We have around an hour left before the market closes at the time of recording this video, actually 2 hours left. So this thing could sell off or have some kind of big move, but my guess is we're going to continue chopping around. So anyways, just want to update you guys on the levels and why I didn't take any trades today. With that being said, if you guys are new here and you want to join our free Discord community, we have a community where you can chat with all kinds of other traders. And every single day I post my updated levels on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. So if you guys want access to this Discord community, like I said, it's completely free to join. All you have to do is go to the first link in the description below this video. That being said, guys, as always, hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow morning inside this Discord community. And I look forward to trading the rest of the week with you guys.